the last time I saw you.
Yeah.
That, I didn't know this was a part of a press tour. I just thought you're friends with the coach from Friday Night Lights, Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler is,
I was like, look at John.
is in Catch 22.
Yes, your new show on Hulu.
In my new show on Hulu, and he lives in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
So I told him I was coming down there for a show.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I'm coming. I'm
All
coming to
right.
your shows. And so I'm so nervous because I got Coach. I'm a huge Friday Night Lights fan.
Yeah.
I grew up watching.
What do you love
show.
about it? I mean, your reenactment of the big game on Conan was like priceless, and I feel like in every other episode of that show, yeah, a moment like that.
It was from that show that I did that, and then I did a Friday Night Lights bit on Conan for those who haven't seen it.
Brilliant.
And then Kyle Chandler came to see my set, and so he got to see me do the Friday Night Lights
Whoa.
bit.
Now,
in
are
Austin.
you extra nervous being like, this is the guy that inspired the bit, watching the bit?
100%. I was really nervous. I really wanted him to be involved in the Conan set too, though. I wanted him to come out. And make
Sure,
a
to like
cameo.
have a headset on and just come out and
slow
do that,
and then like
do that coach
take it off
move.
and give me a hug.
Yeah, do the coach move where you put your hands on your knees. You're like, it all comes down to this.
Yeah, you pick up the clipboard and you say something underneath it, I guess. So Kyle was in the show, and I was. I mean, we got along on set, but that was the most we ever hung out was in Texas when he came. I mean, because it was a festival. I had 3 shows. He came with me to all 3 shows. We took shots in between.
Come on.
Each in between
Shut
each
up.
show.
I must have got
we were
you
running-
after your second show because you guys were both really happy.
Yeah, we were so happy. We were happy.
I'm a fan of the guy as well. Of course, he's the investigator in Wolf of Wall Street, and
Bloodline.
Yeah, does all this stuff, and then I'm seeing this guy, and I'm just like, look at Rudnitsky hanging with the coach.
Hanging with Coach. I mean, I looked up to him so much.
And it turns
to
out
be able to hang out with him.
And he's a great guy.
He's everything you'd want Kyle Chandler to be. Like,
Chicks love him
first of all, we go
girls
to get a drink, and he's like, "Well, let's get the jerky." On the menu, there's like beef jerky. He's like, "Let's order a bit of the jerky," and then we're like drinking cocktails, eating beef jerky at this like the oldest hotel in Austin, Texas. I'm like, this doesn't get more Texas than this.
Yeah.
I'm with Kyle, and he starts telling stories about Friday Night Lights, and at one point he said, there were a lot of fires going on down in Texas while I was shooting down there, and I volunteered for the fire department. So I'm like, he's coaching the Dillon Panthers and putting out fires.
He's the most. Did you feel less of a
I'm like,
man?
he's
Because I'm feeling like a pussy right now hearing about this.
100%. I'm
Yeah.
like, that is so gratifying to know that that's what he is. That's what he's doing.
My
and
God.
he even said, he goes, I almost didn't go to the Emmys because of the fires, because the fires that were going on. And I was like, but you won the Emmy. And he's like, I know. Could you imagine how good the press would have been if I didn't friggin' go? I'm like, Kyle Chandler can't be here to accept his award. He's too busy rescuing kitties, babies from burning buildings.
Did he answer a lot of Friday night questions? Did you like?
Well, no, but when we walked around town, like, people would come up because he's like kind of a hometown hero.
Sure.
At one of the bars we got a shot at, the brother was like, "You might not remember, but I was an extra in season 2."
Did he remember?
Yeah, he's like, "Of course, yeah, good to see you."
Yeah, I was gonna say because he doesn't fucking remember. Like nobody, like an extra in season 2.
He doesn't watch. I mean, like, I don't know if like he watches all of his stuff. He's like that cool of a guy where he's like not really into the he lives on a farm in Texas.
Just trying to keep that
He's
home.
like, I feel like he's like fixing a radio probably most of the time.
He's like he's somehow restoring a wagon.
Always
just
restoring a wagon.
It's just like he's got a nice wood finish on that. It's
Yeah,
it's like him and Nick Offerman just call each other and talk about wood, but not in a sexy way. But it becomes sexy because it's those guys
'cause it's
talking
them,
about
right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah, they're like, I'm working on a canoe right now, Kyle. What are you doing? And he's like, doing a wagon.
Doing a wagon, Yeah, did my wagon last week.
Just man stuff where I'm like
such man stuff.
where I'm like calling people like, could someone come paint this wall? Like I can't.
I'm
do
useless.
crap.
I've never been to a Home Depot.
You can't do any of that.
I can't do. I couldn't build Legos as a kid.
Well, that's something I wouldn't announce on a podcast ever again.
It's about last night.